We are not saying there is this mischievous fixation on Asiwaju's health and age. We are not urging Nigerians to turn down critical assessments of their leaders, but redirect them to look at the larger picture. We are not preparing for the Olympics, but an institution that thrives on the superiority of ideas and established track records. Today, our leader, President Muhammadu Buhari, commissioned the Immortal Rice Mill. This is the largest rice mill in Africa and the third largest in the world, producing 2.8 million bags of 50 kg rice per annum. But Lagos is the smallest state in Nigeria in terms of landmass, 3,577 square kilometers. But the beauty of the Lagos idea is that it provides an avenue for national cohesion, because the Immortal Rice Mill is a product of a venture between the government of Kebbi State and the government of Lagos State. Nigeria has a coastline of 850 kilometers, covering 8 states. The single largest investment in this country is the $25 billion Dangote refinery, the single largest single-train refinery in the world, covering 1,000 hectares of prime land, bigger than Victoria Island, producing 3 million metric tons of fertilizer per annum, 1 million metric tons of polypropylene, and processing, refining 650,000 barrels of oil per day. It's because of the enabling environment, the welcoming environment that Asiwaju provided here in Lagos that made it possible for Asiwaju, that made it possible for Alhaji Aliko Dangote to site his refinery in Lagos. He could have sited it in Ondo, in Ogun, in Rivers. There are 8 states along the coastline, but he opted for Lagos because of the quality of ideas provided by the template established by Bola, Tinubu. And the MRS lubricant, MRS is owned by my brother from Kano. It's because of the enabling environment created by Asiwaju and his own team that we are here to celebrate. I want to commend the governor of Lagos State for strictly observing the template and working on the template and transforming Lagos. When Asiwaju became the governor of Lagos State, you and I know that the fear of Lagos to an average northerner was the beginning of wisdom. Many were skipping coming to the law school fundamentally because of the fear of Lagos. Lagos was a super slum. I believe the Attorney General of the Federation can give better testimony to this, my statement. Lagos was a slum, a super slum. But because of the quality of this man's ideas, Lagos is now the 3rd largest economy in Africa. From 600 million, Lagos government is now generating 61 billion naira every month as the internally generated revenue, and Lagos is projected to be the 3rd largest economy by the end of the decade. So, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I want to celebrate Lagos. I want us to celebrate Lagos. I want to urge Nigerians, irrespective of differences in political affiliations, religious persuasions, tribal or sectional backgrounds, to look at the larger picture. President Buhari, by the quality of his leadership, by creating the enabling environment for Asiwaju to emerge as the presidential candidate of the APC, to me was the highest point of his leadership. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the President deserves a standing ovation from all of us for this quality of leadership that he has provided to this nation. So, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me conclude my remarks. I have taken up a lot of your time. But the Nigerian electorate is much more sophisticated than what some pretentious politicians are making us out to look like. Next month's election is a watershed election in the history of this country. The ability, as I have always said, the ability to sell bottled water in a saturated market or the capacity to collect excise duties doesn't make one an expert in economics. In the same vein, the ability to hawk alcoholic beverages imported from South Africa doesn't make one an expert in how to run a modern economy. I will urge you all to vote for the one that will sustain the legacies of President Muhammadu Buhari. For someone who has the integrity, who has the character, who has the skill set to catapult this nation to a higher pedestal. Thank you so much for listening, and may God bless us all.
Thank you very much for that inspiring speech.